Welcome to Lasea class. I am your teacher, Jan Lasea.
Ladies and gentlemen, my dear participants, welcome to Video Editing Seminar. In this activity, we will learn how to place a title text, subtitles, and ending text to the video. On the File menu, select New or press the keyboard shortcut Ctrl-N. At the center of the shortcut environment on the New Project panel, click the Project Folder button and browse the folder where you save this laboratory hands-on activity number 5. I select Local Disk Drive C. I locate the folder name Video Editing Seminar and then click Select Folder button. Type the project name, title text, and subtitles. And click the Start button. Let us place a title text. On the toolbar, click Open Other button and then select Text. On the dialog window, type the text, The Revenge of Juan Masipag. And then click the OK button. On the Filters panel, click the Preset drop-down button and then select Slide in from top. Scroll down below and set the font color to yellow. Click the font name and set the font to Arial. Set the font style to bold and set the font size to 100. And click the OK button. On the Filters panel, check this Use Font Size. Scroll down below and check Middle. Drag the preview video and drop to the timeline. And wait for the video to appear on the timeline. Let us play by clicking this Start Playback button. Next, on the toolbar, click the Open File and locate and browse the folder Recorded Videos and select the file Juan Masipag Revenge.mp4. I will select Juan Masipag Revenge.mp4 and then click Open. Let us click the Pause Playback. Next, drag the preview video and drop to the timeline beside the title text video. After you drag and drop, you need to wait the video to appear on the timeline. Let us place a subtitle where the character named Juan Masipag will say, I am here to avenge the death of my master. You killed him. Why? We need to place some markers where the dialogue begins and ends. And also, we need to split the video. So let us start playing the Juan Masipag Revenge and position the timeline playhead that begins the dialogue. I click the Start Playback button to play.
I am here.
And then pause. As you can see in the timeline playhead in its current location where it begins to say the dialogue. Let us place a marker here so that later on we can split. We know where to split the video. To put a marker, I click this button, marker, or you can press the key letter M. The marker has a green indicator. Let us start to play again and locate where it will stop the dialogue. I am here to avenge the death of my master. You killed him. Why? So I click the start playback.
To avenge the death of my master. You killed him. Why?
I click the pause or pause playback, and then as you could see on the timeline, the playhead is located here, and that ends now the dialogue of Juan Masipag. Let us place a marker here. I click the marker button, and then a green marker appears. The next step that we will do is to split. I click the first marker to position the timeline playhead handle, and then we will going to split at the current location of the playhead by clicking this split button. Next, I click the second marker to position the timeline playhead handle, and we are going to split. I click the split button, and then therefore this video, if I click it, is the area where Juan Masipag, the main character of the video, will say, I am here to avenge the death of my master. You killed him. Why? Upon clicking this video, the next step is to place a subtitle of the selected video. So on the toolbar, click the filters button, or you can click the filters button above the timeline. So I click the filters button, and on the filters panel, click add filters button, type and search the word text. When the text symbol appears below, then click to select. I click text symbol. On the text, delete the default text, which is a number sign, time code number sign. Delete that and type the dialogue of Juan Masipag. So that it will be faster, I'm going to copy and paste. Instead of typing, it is a lot faster. But in your case, you need to type it manually. The next step is scroll down below and set the font color to white. Set the font to Arial. Set the font style to bold and the font size to 48, and click the OK button. On the filters panel, check use font size. If I click somewhere here in this splitted video, we can see the subtitle, I am here to avenge the death of my master. You killed him. Why? Let us play to see that subtitle. I position the timeline playhead on the first marker and then click start playback to play.
To avenge the death of my master. You killed him. Why?
I click the pause button. The next is we will going to put a subtitle to the villain character And the subtitle is, "So you are his student. I killed your master because he killed my dog and ate it." Let us play the video and locate where it will end the dialogue of the villain. So I click the start playback button.
So, you are his student. I killed your master because he killed my dog and ate it.
And then I click the pause playback button. The position of the timeline playhead is located here. We will going to split this video by clicking this split at the current location of the playhead handle. I click this splitted video because I know this is the area where the villain will speak on his dialogue. By clicking this splitted video, I click the filters button and then I add a filter. I will type and search the word text and select text simple. On the text, I remove the default value and I will type the dialogue of the villain and type it here. I scroll down below. I set the font color to white. I set the font to Arial. Font style to bold. The font size to 48. And I click OK. I check this use font size. If I click somewhere here, we can see the subtitle. If I click on the beginning of that splitted video and then click the start playback to play.
So, you are his student. I killed your master because he killed my dog and ate it.
I click the pause playback. Next, one masipag will say this dialogue, "You are insane. What a wrong action you have done in exchange for the death of your dog." We will place that next subtitle for one masipag character. So let us locate where it will end that dialogue. So I click the start playback button.
You are insane. What a wrong action you have done in exchange for the death of your dog.
I click the pause playback button. And the current location of the timeline playhead is located here. And we are going to split. So I click the split button. And then I select this splitted video where one masipag will say that dialogue. I click the filters button and I will add a filter which is a text simple. I delete the default text value and then I will encode the dialogue of one masipag. I scroll down below and I set the font color to white. Set the font to Arial. Font style to bold. And then the font size to 48. And then click OK. If I click somewhere here, we can see the subtitle. Let us position the playhead somewhere in the beginning of that and then click the start playback button.
You are insane. What a wrong action you have done in exchange for the death of your dog.
I click the pause playback button and the villain character will respond, "You want to follow him in hell." Let us play the video and locate where it will end that dialogue of the villain. So I click the start playback button.
You want to follow him in hell.
I click the pause playback button and the position of the playhead handle is located here and we are going to split. I click the split command button. I select this video that it is splitted. I click the filters and from the filters panel I will add a filter text simple. I delete the default value of the text and I will type the dialogue of the villain. I scroll down and set the font color to white. Set the font to Arial. Font style to bold. And then font size to 48. And then click OK. I check use font size. If I click somewhere here, we can see the subtitle. You want to follow him in hell. Let us position the playhead in that area splitted and then start playback.
You want to follow him in hell.
Finally, one masipag will respond a dialogue. You will take justice with my fist of fury. Yeah! So let us locate where it ends the dialogue of one masipag. I click the play start button.
You will take justice with my fist of fury. Yeah!
And then I click the pause playback and let us split at the current location of the playhead on the timeline by clicking the split button. I selected this splitted video. I click filters. On the filters panel, I click add filter button and then I will add a text simple filter. Next, I will delete the default value of the text and then type the dialogue of one masipag. I scroll down below and set the font color to white. Set the font to Arial. Font style to bold. And then the font size to 48. And then click OK. And then check use the font size. If I click somewhere here, we can see the subtitle. Let us position the beginning of that video and then click the play start playback button.
You will take justice with my fist of fury. Yeah!
I click the pause playback button. And there are no more dialogue at the end. Let us place a ending text at the end of that video. To do that, we need to position the playhead handle at the end by clicking this button, skip to the next point, and then the playhead is located at the very end of the video. To place a ending text on the toolbar, I click Open Other. I select Color. On the dialog window, I click the color button. I select a color black and then click OK. And click again OK button. Next, on the toolbar, click the filters button located above the timeline. On the filters panel, click add filters. Type and search the word text. And then, when the text appears below, then click it. So the filter that we will going to select is text rich. Next, on the preview video, click to the white rectangle. I click it and type the following credits. I will type character, voice, After typing that credits, I press Ctrl A to select all the text. Or you can use the mouse and highlight to select. Or you could press the keyboard shortcut Ctrl A. Set the font size to 50. Set the text color to yellow. Center align by clicking the center align. Adjust the width and height of the text rectangle to fit the screen by clicking by dragging the handles. And then I place some blank line in between. On the filters panel, click the preset drop-down button and then select scroll up. Instead of drag to preview video and drop to the timeline beside the One Masipag Revenge video, on the timeline, it is easier to click the override clip onto the current track button, or you can press the letter B key. You can drag that to the end of the video, or you can click this button. This button will append that ending text at the current location of the timeline playhead. I click this button, and you need to wait the video to appear on the very end of the timeline, and it is already placed. Let us position the timeline playhead, and then click the start playback to see the ending text. The next step is to export this video to MP4. I click the export button from the toolbar. On the preset panel, I select YouTube. I click the advanced button. I specify the resolution width 1280. I specify the height 720. The frames per second, I will set to 30 frames per second. And then click Export File. I will specify where I will export That file, I will place it here, and I will name the revenge of one masipag, and then click Save button. On the Jobs panel, we need to wait for the completion of that export to MP4. It will take around 2 to 3 minutes, and we need to wait. Right now, the progress is 14%. It is 19%, 20%, export to MP4 is already completed. As we can see, the green check mark. Let us browse the folder where we store the export to MP4. Let us play.
I am here to avenge the death of my master. You killed him. Why? So, you are his student. I killed your master because he killed my dog and ate it. You are insane. What a wrong action you have done. In exchange for the death of your dog, you want to follow him in hell. You will take justice with my fist of fury. Yeah!
That ends our activity. I hope you followed the steps to place title text, subtitles, and ending text. Thank you for watching.
That ends our topic for today. I hope you are inspired in my class. Thank you for watching. God bless us.